Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Manline here, and this is only my second video, and it's going to be a Man 17 Draft Champions video, alright? So, first round, we're going to end up picking Todd Bowles as our coach. Now, going into the first round, we're going to see Emmitt Smith, Ricky Williams, and Will Shields. Obvious right here, we're going to have to go with the star Emmitt Smith, and also in this video, I'm going to be telling you who's going to win the Lions game, the Redskins game, and the Steelers game, alright? So, right here, we just get it over with. I think the Lions are going to win over the Vikings about 21-17. I think it's going to be a pretty close game because us Lions can never pull out a blowout, all right? And then second game is going to be the Redskins and the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are going to beat the Redskins. I think the Redskins have a bit of momentum going into this game, so I think maybe it might be a close game. Maybe the Cowboys 31, the Redskins 28. Very close game. And the third game is going to be the Steelers and the Colts. I predict the Colts winning, but the Steelers having a chance to come back and missing it, okay? So I think the Colts are going to win about, let's say 35 to 28, okay? And my prediction is that the Steelers are going to mess up a game-winning drive, okay? So now we're done with that. In round 7, we're going to end up going with Ezekiel Ansah. The Lions fan in me told me to pick him, so I did. Then I see Darius Slay on the board. That's got to be a no question. But I also see Sue, former Lion, but he left the line, so I'm going with Slay, okay? Hopefully Slay can make some big plays against the Vikings because we could really use it. Our game was really close to them last time. And then this round, we're going to pick Penn, the 83 overall left tackle. Round 10 comes up. We see Ben Roethlisberger, Derek Carr, and Alshon Jeffrey. Truthfully, I already have Carson Wentz, who's somewhat of a running quarterback, so I just went ahead, picked Alshon Jeffrey. Now, we see that legend right there, so that was a no-brainer. Got to go ahead and pick him up on the squad. Now, round 12 comes up, another elite round. This draft is looking pretty lit right now, and we're going to have to end up going with Brandon Marshall because we already had a running back, okay? Now, round 13 comes up, supposedly the unlucky round, but we do get lucky by getting a Patrick DeMarco. Fullback, not that useful, but I mean, still an elite, still adds to the overall of our team, okay? Now, obvious, you got to pick the cornerback right there to help with the safe secondary. And then round 15 comes up, and here's a hard one, okay? Tim Brown or Mel Blount. I already have the quarterback, so that's out of the question. I don't really like Tim Brown's speed, so I'm going to go ahead, pick up Mel Blount, give us 3 beast cornerbacks to help with that secondary, all right? So generating best lineup, looks like we're going to be an 82, and getting straight into the game, hands it off to number 30, which I think is Gurley, and he's going to get a -1 yard gain. Let's go Lions rushing defense. And then I get into the backfield, but not before he can throw a pass, before we lay the boom, and he drops that, okay? Now we're going to find Emmitt Smith on the drag route. Emmitt Smith going to get a nice game of about 7 yards, okay? I'll take it. Not really what I was aiming for, but still, you got to respect that little yardage. And on 3rd and 10, this is very important. Carson Wentz find the hole up the gap, and he gets 19 yards. Now we're already stuck on a 4th and 3. I see Emmitt Smith that has a break, but he's not going to get the first down. My opponent is on R46, and Emmitt Smith could not fight for that first down, and they're right there. He gets so lucky. Our guy should have had our hands in there and either broken it out or intercepted that, and right there, too, Riley Jr. had the user pick, but he messed it up and dropped that ball, okay? Right here, I see X open now that I'm looking back at it, but I wait too long, and I throw in, it's thrown into coverage. Now 3rd and 7. I see A little bit open, but I figure Alshon Jeffrey will be more of a playmaker after the catch. So let's go ahead and throw it to him. Get us on a 2nd and 5. Let's throw it to Emmitt Smith. Pitch out of the backfield, and he's going to get to about the 37. 4 rushes, 23 yards. Looking pretty nice for Emmitt Smith. Check those fantasy points, people. And Emmitt Smith makes a whoop juke and gets a first down. You hear that voice crack? And then 42 yards for Carson Wentz. His stats are also looking pretty nice. X is wide open on the play, but I wait too long to throw it to him, and I end up fumbling. There's a lot of fumbling in Madden 17, I'd say. And as I say that, we fumble it again. Whenever you throw it and they sack you, you always fumble in Madden 17, it seems like. So I had no one open here, so I decided to throw it up to Fells. And basically, that was like a punt, a very good punt, and he gets down at the 2-yard line after that interception. I send a blitz here, and he throws it to the wrong man, and we get a pick 6, going up 7-3. First game looking pretty nice, but he does find number 87 across the middle for a nice gain. He's already on 4th and 10. He's going to punt it. Looks like he was going to punt it, but he goes with the punt run, and that never ends up well. So we get the ball, and we have a chance to come back and maybe score a field goal, maybe even a touchdown. And Foria is doing us very nice by getting us to the 14, and we're going to try the magic screenplay again. Get to the outside, trying to juke to the inside to get that touchdown, but we completely failed. So we're going to have to end up taking our points and going up 10-0 into halftime. We get ball at halftime, so we have an advantage in this game, all right? So I see A wide open. Why did I look back at it, but made the wrong play, threw it up in coverage, and number 24 comes down with it. It gets a nice return, too. Champ Bailey is a total god in Madden, okay? Now, he's on the 2nd and 10 on the 46. He finds his star player open to get him to the 37. Ben Roethlisberger's stats don't look pretty nice, but he is doing all right, I would say. And he is going to kick a pretty long field goal, but he does end up making it 6-10. Only a one-possession game if he scores a touchdown. Steve Smith taking it up, and it looks like he's going to cough up the ball, which could be a game changer. He's on the 15. If he scores a touchdown here, we could be in some trouble. He's going to throw it down to the Dragon. He's going to try and hurdle us. I remember clicking the RB. They're waiting for the fumble, but it never happened. Now he is in interception zone, but he ends up throwing a touchdown to Todd Gurley, who gets extra yards after the catch, even though he's in the end zone. And then right there, he messes it up bad time, gives us an interception, gives us a chance to come back. We do the screenplay. Emmitt Smith jukes to the inside. Probably wasn't a good decision, but I did it. No change in that. Carson Wentz, 12 out of 22. That's pretty bad, I would say, but not too shabby for one of our first games. Foria is going to get us to the 29 to 20 yard gain. Foria, thank you. He has been a game saver in this one. Now we're going to throw it up, and it looks like he had a step, but that man sticks out his arm, hits the ball, and it's incomplete. And we pass it to A, and A. I was muttering there because A looks like he was going to catch it, but he dropped it. And RB was wide open, but I clicked the wrong button, and that man is going to swat it down, leaving him the game-winning play. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that loss. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which I will be teaching you how to make thumbnails. Because if you guys didn't see, I improved a lot from when I was in Alpha Line, switching over to Madden Line, and making my thumbnails, okay? So see you guys in that one, and peace out.